Good early morning to you, my fellow MGTOW brethren. This is John, host of MGTOW is Freedom. It's a cold, icy morning, and I'm going to try and keep it between the lines. And I started thinking about cold and icy, and that reminded me of one of the most loathsome creatures on the planet, and that would be the feminist woman. Because they are cold and icy. I think one of the major disconnects I have, and you guys, please, as always, give me your comments, your opinions, your take on the subject matter that I bring out. And I really got to tell you, I'm glad you guys watch. You find my videos interesting enough. You find the subject matter worthy of spending your time commenting and watching. To me, it's a huge honor, and as a man, to be honored by other men it has inestimable value. It's an amazing feeling to know that what I have to say is worthy of your time. So thank you. Heartfelt thank you. Okay, back to the video. The most loathsome creature, the feminist woman, she's icy. She's cold. Right? And I think about the interactions I have with them. And one of the things that separates men, I think, from these vile creatures is the distinguishing characteristic of unaccountability they have. It blows me away how they cannot be held accountable. I started listening. I've always listened to comedy. I liked George Carlin, who often brought a touch of philosophy to his humor. But a few years ago, I ran into Bill Burr on the internet, and I thought, oh, this guy's fucking funny, right? He's kind of anti-feminist, and he makes salient points when discussing them with humor, which makes it undeniable and funny. Undeniable and funny. One of the things he said, and he was absolutely correct, and I have to agree with him, is that women, when they've got you and they know that you've done something wrong, they hold you accountable by getting on point, staying on point, and driving that fucking nail home, right through the board, right through the wall and out. They just drive it home, right? And they never fucking let you forget, ever, right? You can fuck up 10 years later, they'll go right back to that exact moment in time where you fucked up, right? And then they'll just fucking beat you to death over the head with it, right? You're like, okay, I fucking give, that was 10 goddamn years ago. Right? What the flowers weren't enough of an apology? Me on my knees wasn't an apology enough? Buying that fucking car, that vacation, all those dinners, the more flowers, oh God, just fucking get off me. That's how fucking terrible women are. Feminist fucking women, they never forgive. They never forget. They hold you accountable, men. You never can you get away from where you fucked up, ever. Which tells me women have the ability to remember and to logically think. Right? They have reason when it's applicable to someone else. But on the flip side, the flip of the coin, the turn of the coin, right? The turn of the page. The disconnect between men and women is that they cannot be held accountable. That is why they are such icy, vile, disgusting creatures to me. And I keep using the word creature. I could say gold-digging whore, fucking screeching harpies, and they are intellectual vampires. They suck from you how to think, act, behave. so they can control you. But unlike a vampire, or rather like a vampire, you can't control them, right? You bring out, let's do the vampire thing, the cross of truth, right? You know, in the vampire movie, they always pull out the cross, and the vampire shrieks, ah, and they fly off or run away or whatever, jump through a window and escape. Women are the same way, right? They're these icy, cold, intellectually vacant, fucking lying, cheating, scummy whores. Ah, had to spit that one out. You pull out the cross of truth, right? And you show it to them and go, look at this, right? The truth. Big, you know, the cross is a T-shaped truth, you know, it's a symbolism and all. You pull that out and they shriek, right? And they cry and they cringe and they, ah! Right? Just like a vampire. And if you keep holding it on them, they run, right? You can't get them to stay and face the music, to face the truth. They run from it, they change the subject, and they start lying, right? Holy shit, this road is fucking ice. I feel like I'm driving on a skating rink. I'm in a big freaking Zamboni. All right. So that is just this horrible thing with women I have. These feminist bitches, they cannot be held accountable. You pull out the truth on them, and they deny it, they lie. You know, they freeze, they refuse to tell the truth. And if you can, oh, and I've done this, and it's just fucking glorious. If you can badger them, and you have to fucking badger them. I mean, we're talking badger. Like 6'7", 275-pound white guy standing over and pointing down with a finger going, God damn it, I caught you! Tell the fucking truth! Admit it! Admit it! Admit it! Right? Admit it! For once, just fucking tell the truth! Come fucking clean! Right? And then they finally go, I did it! Oh my God! 10 minutes later, they won't admit it again. You're like, hey, you just fucking admitted it. It's because you were badgering me. Yeah, for the truth. Oh, and it was the truth, right? No. Oh, you lied again? Oh, no, I mean, I told the truth. You cannot hold these bitches accountable. Right? You can hold up oh, God. That is how you know, right? If you're woman, if you're blue pill, here's a fucking lesson for you. If your woman cannot be held accountable, you're fucking doomed. If you're purple pill, you're fucking doomed. If you're dating a woman thinking of being serious, and all she does is fucking dance around the subject and will not come clean with the truth, right? She won't be held accountable. You better fucking get rid of her. Because it can only get worse. She's only going to get better at manipulating you. That is what feminism and women do the best. You combine feminism with a woman's brain, any woman's brain, and it becomes a toxic cesspool of ice cubes and molten lava and, turds floating through backwater. It is just a fucking cesspool of juxtaposed, Jesus Christ, of juxtaposition, right? They're just all over the fucking place, and you cannot hold them down. They're hot, they're cold, they stink, they smell like fucking roses. You can't get a straight answer out of them. Unaccountable. So what do you do, right? What's the fucking solution, guys? I want to hear your answers. What's the solution? The solution is MGTOW. Men going your own way. Knowing you have an option. That you don't have to put up with that. That you can't fix them when you find out how fucked up they are. And that you get rid of them forever. You can live as a monk. You can pump them and dump them. You can give each and every one of them, if you want, give each and every one of them a fair shot. Go out to dinner, make them pay. You can shit test them and find out where they're at. You can do that if you want. I don't give a fuck. It's your life as long as you're choosing it. Being MGTOW doesn't mean you have to do it any one way, except to think for yourself, man. These are my thoughts. This is the way I look at it. Off to work I go, hi-ho. Accountability, right? These fucking whores, these sluts cannot be held accountable. They want it both ways. They want it one way for them and one way for you. Hypocrisy, lies, unaccountability, the hallmarks of a really good feminist, and they're all around you. They surround us all, right? They surround us all. Cracks me the fuck up. Oh, by the way, never mind, I won't even fucking go there. I really love doing these videos with you guys. I love hearing what you have to say. And as always, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Next to it's the little bell so you get alerts. Hit that alert button, that alert bell, so every time I put a video up, you get an alert. Okay. Also, there are old men, young men, divorced men, middle-aged men, married men who need to hear this shit. At the very least, so those fucking married saps, right? Learn to start fighting. Learn at least what they're up against. For God's sake. Fuck. You know, act like men. This girlfriend of mine is a waitress at a restaurant, and she's always telling me how couples and families come in, and how today a vast percentage of women order for the men. The guy will say, I'll have a steak, and she'll go, no, he's gonna have the junior hamburger, and she'll like talk over him, interrupt him, change the fucking order. Right, tell him, nope, you don't get a beer today, right? You're on a diet, or I said no, you drinking too much. You know, these fucking men don't have any balls. They literally let these fucking women walk all over them. Why? Because they got a piece of gold on their ring finger, right? Gold on the ring finger. I don't have one of those. Ha ha ha. Free. And I can have as much beer as I want. Scotch. All right. What an icy fucking mess. We just got our power back on too. All right. So you guys have a great day. Please, thumbs up. Thumbs up. And if you watch this whole video, the secret word, the magic word is caterpillar. Right? Accountability is the video and caterpillar is the word. You guys have a great day. Semper Fi. I have the penis.